Hello, fellow YouTubers and fellow warship players. Today I'm in the Florida. It's a premium American battleship that was part of an exchange program where you could exchange ships for this ship, premiums for premiums, as it were. That was quite a while back, about a year ago. I'm playing her today because come next patch, 15.3, she's returning to the Armory and should be available for doubloons. I have no idea how many doubloons we're talking about, but yeah. She is a bit of a handful. She's not for the faint of heart, this ship. I would say if you're getting a bit bored of the old bow tanking, brawling scenarios and that, and you want something a little bit spicier in your life that's going to give you the occasional concern, this is the ship for you. She's got, straight away you can see she's got 12 guns. Yeah, she's a 12 gunner. Down calibered, of course. These are 356mm guns mounted in 3 turrets. The secondaries are actually quite accurate, but I wouldn't recommend building into those. I've gone with a sort of classic tank build for this this match. I'm using Halsey and my latest Ohio build. When you see at the end of the match, I'll show you the build, and that's what I'm currently using in my Ohio.
Thank you.
So we've got a stored going to sea with the Scharnhorst, Fiji, Sinop, Munchen and Monaghan. Okay, interesting. Going to A. So we're going to support the push into A. She's a rather fine looking ship, isn't she, the Florida? Kind of reminds me a bit of the Rhode Island to a certain extent. No radar on this one though. She does get battle cruisers dispersion on her shells, so quite nice dispersion. Totally whiffed that though, didn't I? He was slowing down into smoke. Okay, you get a spotter plane, you get AA defensive fire, you get 4 heals, 5 if you do a certain build. Okay. Actually no, that's not entirely true, it's 4. It's 4 heals, you don't get 5. I think the base on this ship is 3 heals, but more about that in the build at the end of the video. Yeah. Let's see if we can hit the Shan from here. I don't see why not. They've actually got quite a lot of ships here, and as you can see, we now only have the Munchen and the Sinop here. The Fiji's gone mid. Scharnhorst stored her over at sea. Munchen's behind an island now, and I don't see how he's going to be of much use unless he can get eyes on the destroyer. So we're going to get pushed by a Gneisenau and a Scharnhorst and a Helena. So let's see if we can get the destroyer out. Okay, we've got torpedoes incoming. Okay, the Monaghan got the Tashkent with a flooding. And then I'm going to use this island to turn.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Now we do have a raised Citadel. Our Citadel is above the waterline, so we are taking a slight risk turning to withdraw. But I'm using this island to shield me.
Ship is on fire.
Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau haven't shown interest. Gneisenau's firing on me now, but I'm already angled away, or I should be. Yeah. Okay, good. Now we can move away. Basically, I've got a Sinop with me, and that's it. The Fiji's dealt with the Helena. That's great. That's really good. Our cruisers are using that island to their advantage in the middle. That's great, actually. Okay, we've got some hits down. We've got 5,985 damage so far. Now, angled away, the gun lines or the gun angles are really, really good. You can see I've got an angle here of 49 degrees or 149, and I can get all guns to bear on my intended victim. And this makes us quite tanky when angled away. Alright, so bear that in mind. You've got a 25mm nose and a 25mm stern, so bow and stern armour is 25mm. Very farmable. Oh, and we just lost our Munchen and our stored. Oh my goodness. To put that in perspective, Tier 7 152mm HE can pen 25. So yeah, your nose and your bow and stern are farmable. We got him. Look at that. And that was with the HE. Okay, nice one. Fire chances around the 20% mark, and with 12 shells in a salvo of battlecruiser dispersion level, setting fires is not too difficult. I wouldn't say she's a fire farmer, but or a HE farmer, but
forces, capture that area.
They're reasonable. The HE is reasonable. Now I want my team to go in and get A. Now I'm a bit concerned about C because we've lost some ships, and I can see that the Shanos is being pushed by Uganda, a Chios, and a Shinomi. So there's a Japanese destroyer in the area, cruiser, and a battleship, and he's all on his own. So another good thing about this ship is she's no slouch. She's not very slow, so she can do almost 30 knots, which at tier 7 for a battleship of the American line is actually quite good. 2 overpens, that's a bit of a disappointment. What do I like about the ship? I like the guns. Okay. What don't I like about the ship? The armor profile. You really need to be on your game. You need to gaze at your mini-map and check and make sure you're not showing broadside, because you've got that raised Citadel that only has 286 millimeters of armor on it. Or was it 282? Checks notes. 282 millimeters of armor on the upper belt. And there's a belt underneath that, or the raised Citadel. The belt underneath, below the waterline, is only 215 millimeters, right? Which is kind of battlecruiser levels of Citadel protection. So yeah, or heavy cruiser. So you've got to be a little bit careful. You don't want to show your broadside too often. You've got to between your bow and your stern, the deck armor is 37 mil, so that's quite good. That is actually a saving grace. But the upper belt, when I said upper belt earlier, I meant Citadel. The upper belt that sits above the Citadel is only 26 mil, which will stop those 152mm shells from punching into your sides, but won't do a lot for anything else, so bear that in mind. Right, we're going to approach this very carefully. I'm going to put my spotter up because there's a destroyer in the area and we don't know his location. He hasn't been spotted for at least 5 minutes, so last spotted at F8, and now something cap C, and it wasn't the cruiser or the battleship, so I'm assuming the destroyer cap C. I don't really want to push into the Chios's guns and torpedoes at this point. They're chasing the Scharnhorst, so what I'm going to do to minimize exposure of my Citadel and avoid a bow tank is I'm going to turn her hard to port. I'm going to turn in. Just going to bring the speed down a little bit first. And we're just going to gradually glide round to use this island in front of me to protect us. I really don't fancy tanking that lot, particularly. Or getting HE farmed by the Gambia. Okay, going to fire some HE back at the Chios. A little bit of damage, no fires. Okay, going to switch to the AP, and now we're going to move away. Put those out. Secondaries do something? Apparently not. Hello! Right in front of me, I found their destroyer. He's just smoked up right in front of me. The Shinomi is in smoke. Now, I know he hasn't got Hydro, but I do know that he's got 3 lots of torps. So there's 2 sets that he's launched at me. He was expecting me to bow tank from the corner of the island. Okay, so he misread my play. Excellent. That's really good news. Now he's his torpedoes are on cooldown. We can finish him off. And this is where the ship really excels, he says. Oh yeah, there you go. I was expecting those shells to kill him. Oh well, we got him with the secondaries, and the secondaries are very accurate. They are 127mm. You just don't get very many of them, and I wouldn't really recommend building into them. I'd say build into the guns every time. But the secondaries are fairly decent. Okay, Gambia. Now, we are a cruiser slayer. Okay, this is what this ship was designed to do. Can we slay the Gambia in one salvo? Yes, we can. Wow, 3 Citadels just like that and a Dev Strike. Okay, alright. Now we're going to turn away from the Chios. That was crazy. I feel sorry for the Gambia. Cruisers at this tier don't have much armor, and the fuses on the 386s are not as long as the 406 that you see on other battleships. So you've got a pretty good chance of getting lots of Citadels on cruisers. You will slay at this tier against cruisers of the same tier and higher. I mean, honestly, 356mm guns is more than enough to find Citadels. There you go, I found one on the Chios there because he's showing a lot of broadside. See if we can finish him off. And he sent a torpedo. I'm going to fire into his exposed side, and another 10k damage. Didn't quite get him, didn't get a Citadel. Took a torpedo, but that's match. Yeah, okay, cool. As you can see, she's a very nice ship. I love the guns. We racked up 3 kills pretty fast there. It's all about the positioning with the Florida. It's all about getting the angles right. You've really got to be on your game, and you've really got to use a mini-map all the time and focus. Top of the team, nice, like it. Considering we didn't get any caps, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, 30k on the Gambia with that strike, that dev strike. Crazy good. Okay, there's a breakdown of the XP and the credits and free XP. Okay, right, well, let's take it back to port and I'll show you the build. Getting some more containers for the event. That's the build. Okay, did you see that? Standard tank build. Yeah, I just went for a tanky build with this ship. And note, I put secondaries in slot 3 because I wanted a bit more range from the secondaries. You can add range to the main guns if you wish instead by taking plot room. But I took the secondary increase because the secondaries on this ship are actually quite accurate. A hybrid build would probably suit this one. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Thank you.